One day in the early 80s, there was a rich kingdom that was owned by a man. The village was, everything was peaceful. People were going, everything. They used to say this is the best village they could ever live in. Remember, this is the early 90s or the 80s, but this is ancient time. So this king realized that, okay, so everything is perfect in this village. He decided to put up a test. He took a big rock and told his soldiers to, push this rock in between this road, and he blocked a major road in the village. This is a major road. Everybody passes, everything passes, every goods passes through here. After he placed this big stone of a rock, they pushed it and rolled it over there. So the first person comes, he's riding a horse. This man right here is Eli Hours. So the king and his soldiers, they were hiding in a nearby boat to overlook and see what is going to happen. How are the villagers going to react to seeing a big stone in the middle of the road? So what the first man did, he was on a horse. He came and said, man, why don't the king fix all these roads? He turned back with his horse and took a longer road, crossed over and took the other road. The king was watching and said, man, I didn't know he could say that. The other man came. He was holding a bag, right? So when he gets to the rock, he realized, damn, there is a big rock. He says, no, I am not going to be dealing with this right now. He decided to cross over the rock and pass. Leave the rock right there. The chief is like, no, that is my favorite person. How can he do this? He goes out there grumpy and complaining like, man, the king doesn't do nothing for this kingdom. Like, what? So the third man passes now. This man is just from the fields. He just harvested everything that, he has been plowing. Now it is time to cross. He got everything, maize meal, everything. So now when he realizes that there is a big rock standing on the middle of the road, this was his decision. He decided, okay, let me see how this rock was. This was just a poor farmer who was going to his home with his produce. So he decided, okay, this rock here cannot be too impossible. The man said there was no rock yesterday when I passed here. He decided to try his luck and push the rock out of the way. Just imagine. He spent over 30 minutes pushing, trying and trying until he managed to roll over that big rock. And under that rock, to his surprise, there was a little bag. He picked it up and said, what is inside this? To his surprise, there was pieces of gold inside. The king came out and his soldiers to congratulate him. This was a very good story, because what lesson do we take from it? Obstacles do not block the way. You think you are facing this thing, you are trying to run away because it is blocking your road. You think being poor will block your road to riches. No, obstacles do not block the way. Obstacles are the way. If you realize that you need that thing to survive, in order for you to be a millionaire at one point, you need to face problems of finances. You need to go back to zero and realize how worth every cent is. That is the secret. You do not run away from obstacles. They are the way. So go right now and make sure that you do not run away from anything. We go after everything.